Let's get straight to it. Will Smith is desperately clinging to whatever relevance he has left. He's practically begging Sony to let him return as Agent J in Men in Black 5. But here's the kicker. He's demanding a mind-boggling $110 million for the role. Yes, you heard that right. $110 million for a single movie. Sony, on the other hand, is offering a far more reasonable $75 million. Why? Because they're not idiots. They remember the train wreck that was Men in Black International and don't want to risk another flop. But instead of seeing reason, Will is throwing tantrums behind the scenes like a spoiled child who didn't get his way. And as if that wasn't enough, enter Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, because of course, she has to be involved in this mess. Jada's reportedly been whispering in Will's ear, telling him to push for an even bigger paycheck. Because, sure, that's what Sony wants to hear. But wait, it gets worse. She's also demanding a role for herself in the movie. Yes, Jada, who Hollywood wants absolutely nothing to do with, is trying to strong-arm her way into Men in Black 5. And Sony, they're having none of it. They've made it crystal clear. Jada's involvement is not happening, not now, not ever. Honestly, can you blame them? But Will, being the pushover he's proven himself to be, is siding with Jada. Instead of telling her to back off, he's doubling down on her demands, making Sony executives' lives a living nightmare. And this isn't just about the money or Jada's unwelcome presence. Will is also throwing fits over creative control. He's demanding more screen time and action sequences for himself, despite Sony's plans to introduce a younger, fresher face to the franchise. Apparently, Will isn't too thrilled about sharing the spotlight. What a shocker. Meanwhile, Tommy Lee Jones, an actual professional, has already agreed to his payout of $45 to $50 million to return as Agent K. But here's the catch. Sony insists the movie only works if both Will and Tommy Lee are on board. If Will doesn't sign, the whole project falls apart. And guess what? That's looking more and more likely, thanks to Will's ego and Jada's meddling. Will's behavior is downright embarrassing. Reports are flooding in about erratic outbursts during meetings, tense arguments with Sony execs, and his apparent inability to read the room. It's like he's completely oblivious to the fact that his star power isn't what it used to be. Newsflash, Will, you're not in a position to make demands right now, especially not when you're being outclassed by Tommy Lee Jones, who's being the grown-up in the room. So Sony's given Will an ultimatum. Take the $85 to $90 million they're willing to offer or he's out. And honestly, they're being generous. Considering the bad PR Will brings with him these days, he's lucky they're even entertaining the idea of having him back. But instead of seeing this as an opportunity to rebuild his career, he's treating it like some power play, as if the industry revolves around him. So, what do you think about Will and Jada's mess? Drop your thoughts below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to give it a thumbs up to support the channel. Thanks for watching.